The federal government in Ottawa is more than just a backdrop for tourists. It's the largest employer and occupies most of the office space in the National Capital Region. The pandemic changed the way public servants worked. More 30-second commutes to the cozy home office than the cubicle farm. But that was set to change with the mandate that federal workers return to the office an additional day, 3 days a week. And that idea created some tension.
A lot of our energy is going to go, is going to be spent on the commuting and the hassle, the stress, and pretty sure productivity is going to fall.
This isn't just an issue for federal public servants, this is an issue for the whole country, and we need this government to make sense.
So, how's it going so far?
A Reddit thread about day one had almost 600 responses about parking trouble, a lack of workspaces, taking video calls in open environments, and IT network problems.
And workers emailed CBC saying they're being sent to offices where they don't have their own space and can't sit with their teams. The very least that can be asked of an employer is that if they require an employee to come to the office, they provide them with the space in which to work. The fact is, some offices don't have enough space for employees to return 3 days a week, including the Government IT Department, some Employment and Social Development Canada offices, and Statistics Canada offices in Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver.
Back in the capital region, it got harder to get around. It didn't help much that on day two, Ottawa's LRT broke down for an hour during the morning commute. People packed onto STO buses to cross the Ottawa River, with both transit agencies saying they're not about to change their schedules. It wasn't any easier by car. A couple of Radio-Canada reporters test drove the commute from East Gatineau to downtown, and a drive that normally takes about half an hour took 2 hours.
So all the people coming into these office buildings, that's got to be good for business, right?
But businesses say one additional office day might not make a difference.
I don't think it's good enough still, but it's an encouraging sign, and I think it will be welcomed by small businesses that have been able to maintain their existence.
While they want to welcome their customers back, they understand a mandate to change their routine may not feel great.
And who wants to be told how to spend their money?
It's just that I can't afford to go out with the extra gas, extra service de garde for like childcare and stuff like that.
Midweek, the largest public sector union posted this buy nothing message, telling members to pack a lunch, avoid spending downtown, and shop in their neighborhoods. Ottawa's mayor said that post missed the mark.
I don't think they should throw small businesses in the downtown core into the line of fire in that dispute.
We aren't calling for a boycott. We are encouraging our members when they're able to buy locally and invest locally.
The union changed the message to buy local, apologized, and ultimately took it down.
With all this grumbling, there's the question of how they're tracking this mandate. Different departments are tracking attendance in different ways.
Officially, the robots aren't involved. Some departments are tracking how many people swipe their passes, while others count how many log on at the office.
An internal Treasury Board document we reported on says an individual's attendance should only be monitored in the case of a formal investigation. The unions say this is all wasted effort.
Our motto from the very beginning is presence with purpose. If you can do your job remotely and you can do it effectively, what is the reason to limit the pool of the people who can do that work?
Treasury Board says the 3-day-a-week mandate is going ahead. It seems there's nothing in this week's jostling for workspaces, longer commutes, or tension that's going to change that.